Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, where last episode, having gathered up the ingredients needed for the medicine to cross the desert, we headed off towards it to find Hyber Village and the house of Jin's previous driver. Then we started to cross the Danar Desert towards the capital, with much ground to explore and side quests to be done. We continue on. We've lost our other stuff. Oh, in fact, Bridges gained a few affinity rewards by the look of things. That was a little bit more risky. Did they attack us because of we, taking the gathering point?
Can't afford to fall behind.
I was a bit more worried about dying at this point. Oh, he's got affinity as well. So that's all for that. Okay. Interestingly enough, none of those fish have high moisture content. I kind of thought that was the whole point of fish, but,
Aren't we intrepid?
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
By one? Okay, you're quite far away to... Wait, what the hell? Did everything just aggro me? Okay, that's bad. Run!
We'll do what must be done.
That's weird. Their aggro range is just they're all like aggroing in a group. And from quite a long range. They all just suddenly kind of go, yes, let's kill him now.
Nature makes a
Let's kill him now.
ally.
I'm starting to wish now that this lady kind of told me what kind of stuff would be good for moisture. I'm pretty sure someone actually needs to kill some Crabbles, but they might have already done it, to be fair. Yes. Hayes needs to defeat 3 Royal Crabbles.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easy on you.
We have to stay cool.
Seems to me that we might need to go back relatively shortly and just go, so what stuff do you want? Is it in the extreme vicinity of those people? Probably is, Man, the damage we get off that combo. So 2 more of these.
You're wide open.
You'll watch my back, right, Jin?
Open wide.
How about this? I'll give you a hand.
That's easily dispatched for that one. Iron chips gained. We need 1 more Crabble. Looks like I'd have to fight these guys to be able to get that treasure chest.
I guess they had back. These guys should be no problem.
Go on, Hugo.
Heart falters. Perhaps the rear guard would suit. Look out!
I don't want the rear guard. I just want Hugo to take the aggros, and then we're good.
It's my turn.
Alright, that's pretty much all the damage sprayed out of that guy at once. Bit worried for the colour change in the background. That's you dealt with. 1 go goal.
I'll give you a hand.
Did something else just aggro me, or did I just gain aggro? Is Hugo being knocked back and losing aggro that way? I do wonder. My break is failing more often than not.
I'll give you a hand.
Good. I'm with you.
Except the camera's going crazy.
Midnight Sun.
Hold the front line.
But we use Midnight Sun to finish it off, and we gain ourselves a ton more extra stuff.
Aren't
Phew.
we intrepid?
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Nope, fish. Not enough water and fish.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this.
Okay,
one.
we need lockpicking level
Slow
3 and
steady.
keen eye level 3. So we're not getting that done anytime soon either. Well, that's the town we must be having to head to, yeah? Or is it? So we are here. Yeah, that must be the town we're going towards. And that looks here, to be honest. That's our story destination. So we can't even take that, even if we wanted to. I wish the game like falsely counted me running on top of the water as swimming. That'd be great. So, no stuff of high water content, but a fair few enemies killed in the surrounding vicinity. Level 43 Legar Marin, just sailing around. Maybe it's from that stuff there. To be honest, there's a ton of gathering points here.
Time crept up on us.
Excuse me, lady. Can you tell me what else we can get you? Yeah, water. Oh my goodness, it's one of these silly quests. You have some lacto nuts. We got tons of lacto nuts. I hope you're not lactose intolerant. This would be a really... You're going to have the poops, but you're not going to die. It's definitely better to give her avocados, though. Damn, one of these quests. Why did it have to be one of those? Now I'm a fool. Ah, I feel so much better. You really saved my bacon. Thank you. My name's Palva, just an adventurer of a dreamer finding fame and fortune here in the Torna desert. Though dream implies it might not actually happen, eh? Believe you me, it's definitely going to happen. It has to. I was feeling pretty ravenous, so I chowed down on a couple of red pollen orbs I found in a green barrel. But then my body got really hot, so I gulped down a whole bunch of water. She just went on a serious trip. I waited for my partner, but they never came back. When I ran out of food and water, I thought I was going to die. Why didn't you just go back to the capital? I didn't want to give up my lead. This legend says that the Torna desert is gold just lying around all over the place for anyone to take. And my partner and I made it out here before anyone else. Hey, Addam. Is it true? About the gold? Ask any Torna schoolchild and they'll tell you that it is. No more than a legend, then. Should have known you were non-believers. Steady on. We're not doubting you. We didn't come all the way out here to dig because of some childhood fairy tale, you know. We've got a machine that tells you exactly where the gold is. I see. Well, that Roomba's going to spend a lot of time in the desert, I can tell you that. So that's your hidden weapon. Thank you for the follow, D-Links. Welcome to the channel. Precisely. My partner hauled it up in a load of salvage. All I need is a gravitonic clutch and it should be up and running and sniffing out gold like nobody's business. The machine doesn't look that amazing to me. Palva! No problem. Sorry, Dudan is slightly late. Slightly? I nearly shriveled up and died of thirst out here. Biggest apologies. Oh wait, it's you. There. Friends are the same friends who helped Dudan before. Fancy meeting you here. Wait a sec, Dudan, you know these people? Yes. Friends were big help when Glaven needed to get gravitonic clutch. Wow, small world, eh? Anyway, this isn't the time for idle chit-chat. No siree. We need to get the Fortune Findermatron 4000 up and running. Dudan, on it! All done's! Does it work? Does it work? When switch on, machine will run all over Torna Desert and find gold buried in sand. Probably. Wow, pretty impressive. Some high-tech wizardry, that's for sure. Right then, Dudan, my old matey. Time to close our eyes, cross our fingers, and dream of gold. Switch on, now! It is... Bye-bye, Desert Roomba. Right, that came that fast. Oh, it's back! Did it find anything? Didn't. I noticed that the Fortune Findermatron failed to Findermatron any fortune. Meh. It turned out that Dudan's self-taught engineering skills not sufficient. You bloody nop-on! I sunk every last penny of my savings in modding the FF4000, so it better produce results and fast. Machine need remodeled by expert, like crazy inventor who live in capital, or anyone. Please do not pressuring Dudan anymore. He seems to have cracked a little. Hey, please help me out. Dudan has already outlived his usefulness, so you're all I've got. off the cliff he goes. To tell you the truth, I'm a little curious myself as to whether there's any gold in the desert, so why not? Yes, indeed. Consider my interest piqued. Okay then, let's go and find someone who's good with machinery. What? I can get negative community? Dudan! I hate you, Dudan. Why have you left my community? Hugo's gold detector is now being gained as a recipe, though. There's nothing more than Dudan could do with Fortune Finder Matron 4000. Friends must take to someone who's knowledgeable about machines, like Crazy Inventor in Capital, or anyone at all. Oh, it seems specifically you're talking about Crazy Inventor in Capital. Like, specifically, there was no watery substances for me to pick up around here. And I searched everywhere.
I think we've been spotted. I guess they had backup.
And a bird! That's not a bird! I'm out! Run! We're safe over here. As long as they stop chasing me, that is. One of these days.
This is becoming addictive.
Right. So here's a question. The capital is obviously that way. But do I continue to just explore a little bit more and see if I can find another side quest around the land? I mean, to be honest, we're probably going to be sent out to some areas of these maps at some point in time. This looks like a big area that we might have to, like, use the capital as a base of ops from. And deal with it that way. Brave Sir Ollis ran away, doesn't he always? How dare you besmirch my name?
Follow my lead.
If your heart falters, perhaps the rear guard would suit.
I am besmirched, sir. How dare you? I don't need to use anti-cold stuff in the desert at night, by the way. You forget the fact that I'm literally hanging out with loads of blades that are fire related. It's okay. I think I'll be heated enough. Well, we really beat that guy up. And got a level up for Hugo as well.
Let's hurry on ahead.
As we got ourselves Mithra's next unlock. Oh, we also got Jin's one that I did go to that. So we need to use League us more and more in the ancient lake bed. Oh, we've already seen a couple. We've already actually defeated a couple. A Grow Plambus, a Cooley Lake in Gormott as well.
Each day's striving brings results.
Alright, the Robo Crabbles have been defeated. Mithra gets one too.
Makes my life easier.
Finish an enemy is basically a win. Survey Atoll. We've killed 2. We need to kill 2 more of the small Atolls by the look of it as well. Oh man, there's tons of stuff for me to kill here. It's Minoff that's a bit behind though. Like, I probably should play as Minoff for a bit and just try to spam specials with him. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Addam time!
I hope you're all ready for this.
I forgot that they have bedtimes on the walls. Hopefully your mate doesn't come too. Right, he's up there, honest.
Ready to go.
How did Lora take all the damage is what I'm wondering.
Best of luck.
Lucky break.
We can strike at their weakness.
Now I'll show him.
I really couldn't get that smash on fast enough then. That sucks.
We can strike at their weakness.
We have no one that can do the... Right, his evasion mode has been engaged. Bridget's got hit a ton. I do not want to be in front of this guy. I think the other one's joined in now.
I feel like I've learned something. I can still improve.
Alright, let's take all these. Oh, we got break topple. One thing I can't do is this. Unless I use this.
Waiting for your go-ahead.
And that'll be just enough. Extending a driver combo with Addam to get a nice hit in. Then we need to finish things off.
Ray of punishment.
movement.
That's the 2 Ligas more Moras. And we even got a magnet ship too. So that's not too bad. Right. Let us quickly get that one then. Finish your chart, unlock. 4th stage.
More power for our cause.
Man, we've been getting stuff going for you quite nicely. And I haven't used Mithra anyway due to the whole, you know, reasons.
This takes me back.
Listen
Right,
to the
I'll use
sound
Minoff.
of my voice.
But now the smash comes up. I need smash. Oh. Oh. Yes, must remember, more and Moras have their beds on the side of
This
cliffs.
takes me back.
Nature
They
makes a
secretly
fine
hide,
ally.
and then they secretly proc to be a ridiculously high level / a super boss, and beat me up. We've got to be worried about that at all times. Sleepwalker Mork. Something tells me you only appear at night. Are you going to be incredibly deadly?
And here I thought we were being inconspicuous.
Well, the music changed quickly, so let's fight Sleepwalker Mork.
Beat this up.
Lora's already taken a ton of damage,
With you there.
as well as being completely spewed all over.
Spinning wheel.
Oh, get the launch! Oh, he knocked me.
Waiting for your go ahead.
Anyway, Addam's fine for the most part. Did she just jump in shooting? Oh, we got the topple now. That's a shame. Oh, we got the launch. Oh, but Mithra can't smash like that. But Haze smashed. Go Haze. I should have gone for Cold Snap. Let's go get that potion. Big ass potion to heal up Haze. That's a good idea by me. Wow, nice launch. You're better than me. He's just shooting away. Right, let's get his level 4 affinity one done. Addam's got guns. And they're like, they look so bad combining together.
You nailed it.
Now, keep being launched.
Just tell me when.
Just say when.
Alright, we got a smash again, thanks to a certain someone. Not like I've succeeded doing my normal abilities at this point in time.
Moving on up. Is this to your liking? The winds arrive.
So we can get a break with that switch. But again, we want launch out at that point in time, so that sucks.
The winds arrive.
I want that.
My preparations are complete.
It's so pretty. He just bounces around. Well, our enemy has gotten a bit more scary. You've got to remember that we have chain attack too. That's when we want to get the launch on again. Right, can we go into chain attack now and try to beat him out? Right, we've got quite a few choices to break, but it's obviously fire we want to break on the first turn, no matter what. So, should we go with Mithra first? See if we can survive off of this, because... Oh, damn, we don't have a water thing on. I failed. I needed to get a water orb on.
Plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, we missed a water orb quite drastically there.
Swap with me, Haze.
Luckily, Haze does heal when she uses hers, so we'll use Haze, and then we'll try to build up again, hoping that no one goes down in the meantime.
Nothing can stop us. Winds arrive.
We should stay conscious of our energy.
How about this? Let's bring that.
Right, there's the launch. We might need to extend
I'll give you a hand.
to get the smash.
This off.
Oh, I tried to extend, it didn't work. It takes a lot longer than you think. Alright, we have got enough gauge left that we're not looking terrible. Now we've got a water orb on as well. So we should be okay after the fact. This time we got the launch. When did I use win free? I don't even remember doing that. Alright, time to go chain attack time. Whew. A little bit lucky as PJ's gifted to Albert. Thank you very much. Right, so this time round we are going to break a lot. Should I go for like a full burst or something like that? It's just weird that you can get the bubbles on them so much faster. To me, at the very least. Right, let us go... Jin.
I need you up front.
I mean, we've got so many things on the edge of being broken here.
Your turn, Addam.
But probably on this thing we're going to get a full burst. I would imagine, at the very least anyway. Pretty much everyone's going to hit a weakness. And we actually are going to go on to another phase. That's how I actually like it to go, to be fair.
Zero blade.
Cool. So this one we're going to get full break. Ace. Thank you for gifting us up again. The Edge Set to the Real Missing Fire. Thank you very much. Right, let us sort this out. Soul Bursto. Right, so our special art is going to be off of one of the guys here. So whoever we choose is going to break.
For the glory.
Let's use Hugo to try and do a special burst combo. And here comes the overkill.
Nice revolution. Make the motion. Look upon Ition and despair. Magnificent. Tidal wave. See enemy.
And so we finish with 500,000 damage as Viet gives a load of subs to the channel. Thank you very much, Viet. And they're all going to come rolling in. Well, that guy defeated. So we got... Ooh. Ooh. It's a sub attack indeed, but also to go alongside the sub attack. Did we just get... Oh, we've been getting them for a while. Elemental changes on our weapons. Now, the problem with this is that at the moment, Addam and crew, they're kind of holding an elemental slot themselves at this point in time. So, you know, like, Addam is the only electric elemental. As all this almost ML comes in. Thank you very much. But now, I didn't even notice we've been getting all of this stuff. So that leads us to wonder about what we should do with all this. Right, now this is the... Okay, so Lora's currently fire. If we change her to earth, we can actually change Hugo to lightning. And then we can change you to pretty much anything you want to be. So we'll change you to wind. And increase our stats on our weapons quite a bit. Just because it's like a 5% critical. Everything is a second rarity bump. We actually kept all the random elements in that we needed. So we still got every element in the party, I think. Now we got double wind instead of double earth. So that works out. Hey, hey, hey. And Peter gives us up too. The sub train has begun, is it? Thank you very much.
What have we got here?
We defeated an aim.
Fine ally.
I actually took one on for once as well. That was at my level. How dare I? How dare I? At the Manigo. Follows. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Right then, let's go into the capital city then and see if we can find this mad scientist now that this guy's defeated. We got our first full burst though. Got to see another blade combo 4 really as well. Well, hello capital city. Something tells me even though the quest marker is a bit of a way off.
This is new.
That I'd expect.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
It's a capital city, Bridget. It's already A, the base of operations, and B,
This
not
takes
your
me back.
base
I'm
of
something
operations.
of an expert.
Looks like wood. Expert confirmed. Right, let's gather from these gather points.
What have we got here?
Right, let's pop on. Grab this over here. I need round numbers in my life as a failing of mine.
What have we got here?
I'm something of an expert.
The manipulation that we can manage. Not really. Alright, there's a treasure chest in the corner. It's Hugo that's got to tinker with the Fortune Finder Tron 4000. Or
You're
find a
mine
skilled
now.
machinist.
clear
To be honest, I'd
structure
rather
to this
find the
lock.
skilled machinist, because
Slow
it
and
probably
steady.
costs less. By like a fair margin, I'd say. I'm more
have we got
interested, at
here?
this
I'm
point in the
something
game,
of an
I'm
expert.
mostly interested in getting my community upgrade. Though of course, there's been a lot of people added to the community over the last few minutes, so thank you very much again.
What have we got here?
But let's make sure that I have all the gathering materials from an area,
What have we got here?
so if I'm required to craft anything, I at least have the stuff. One treasure chest that I could not open.
What have we got here?
Lucky lettuce. And finally, the capital of Torna. We've reached the planet's bridge. Let's not look up and mess up our heads. Well, there's going to be a ton of people to speak to here, and possible community members to add. What's that supposed to be? Like a sword? Emblem? Functionality? I'm not sure, in and of myself. But if I see a machine, I should go grab the machine
What
before
have we
anything
got
else.
here?
Technically, of course, one of our quests involves a Geon
the
taking a
first
dip
rays
for
of
like
the
10
morning
years.
sun. And just like that, all the nightmares wash away. What have
far
we
do you
got here?
think we'll get
Listen
today?
to the sound of my voice.
No, Aegeon, I don't want to. So he can get his water power up. The question is, how long do you have to swim to get his water power up? Well, there's a treasure chest, so I'll take that.
Ah, my favorite part.
Let's grab that. To be honest, I imagine that I barely got to swim long for Aegeon to be able to proc up. Like, if I go check him now, I reckon he's nearly done. He was at 200 before we jumped in. Oh, we actually had some skills to go up anyway.
Disregard my support duties either.
So it's 3, 4, 5. Essentially, swimming back and
I'll
forth
handle the support too.
will probably be enough. Mine off just needs more side quests to be done to gain that massive trust. So now we have swimming with Aegeon. He's got to do it. He's got to get that water power. He's just got to swim around the place. It's a treasure chest you never found. Well, you know, I'm all about that affinity chart. Got to get the swim up. There we go. We can command water level 2. All about that affinity chart, yeah? You caught me! Young Gormotti child. I'm assuming due to the hat. When did the Gormottis become known as Gormotti? Considering the Titan is being colonized at this point and doesn't seem to have like a big town. So, are they Gormottis at this point? I'm actually confused that myself. Obviously they are. But it's not. I am confused now. Alright.
Drop by drop is the pot filled.
You swam 500 Titan peds. His affinity with water deepens. That it does. They became Gormotti when they were ready. So they were the ones who found... They must have been the ones who found the Gormott Titan, so they named the Gormott Titan after themselves. It's the perfect spot for keeping a lookout. They don't think it's dangerous. To be honest, you'd probably be fine if you fell there. Maybe a bit scraped. Maybe a little bit scraped.
That's not right.
What's not right?
This Titan. Why isn't it in its real form?
You noticed.
What do you mean?
That isn't the original form of the Tornan Titan. In ancient times, the Tornan Titan held awesome power. Torna made use of that power to dominate Alrest for 1,000 years. But the power was shut away in the reign of Electos I. Since then, the Titan has looked like this. See that glowing sphere in the castle tower? That forms the seal.
Is that what Malos is aiming for?
Why would he do that? Wouldn't it be a threat to him too?
Truthfully, I don't know myself. But in any case, if he makes a move for it, it is clear what we must do.
Agreed.
You can see the palace in the distance. We should head there first. Offer our report to His Majesty.
See, you're kidding me here, Addam. There's a whole town to explore. One we've never seen before. Auresco, the Royal Capital. It's definitely been given a bit of that Asian vibe, hasn't it? Well, it's time to speak. Add to community. Find out what's going on in Auresco. Let's speak to the well-groomed guard. My skin's all rough today. I must know enough to see. What do you think? Does it matter, Mr. Guard? We can't see any skin. Of course, the body doesn't just take care of itself. You just have to get the stuff for that around here. Drivers can give themselves a boost with accessories, blaze with obstacles, right? They all have their own particular effect. Like some are restorative, some are offensive, some defensive. Tools a bit behind the times, if you ask me. There is where it's at right now for grooming technology. You have grooming attachments to keep your skin soft. I hear there's this thing that works directly on the cells to make them lustrous and moist. I'd love to try it. He loves moisturizer. Maybe we'll get you some in the future, I don't know. Something tells me Auresco might be massive. Just a little bit. Hey there, traveller. Can I ask you a question? Like, at what age should a big brother stop making little brothers pack lunch for him? Sorry, that's kind of a strange question to ask. You see, I've got this friend who's the big bro makes his lunch. I mean, the little bro, it's not like he's a kid. I mean, he's grown... He can take care of himself. He even has the job doing guard duty on the gate, so he can make his own damn packed lunch. I'm old enough, damn it. I'm going to tell him that you're talking about him. My friend, I meant. Yeah, he's old enough. But the big bro, he just keeps waking up early to make these lunches. If he didn't waste his energy on all this fussing, he could be moving up in the world. Just don't get why he... Ugh. You got a big brother that cares about you. Stop complaining. Imagine if all the royal guards in England... What, you mean the Queen's Guard? Make way for the Queen's Guard. I must be moisturised. You got to worry about those kind of things, right? You know, if you're standing around there in the elements all day, they must have to moisturise. They don't want cracked skin. It might get painful. God, think about it. Stop mocking the Queen's Guard. They'll kick your ass. They will. Phew, another day of overfilling my belly. But I'm no done eating here yet. The delicacies finery of Torna cooking aren't just about filling your face. Until I get to savour a legendary dish from that famous chef, my trip cannot be over. I came all the way from Mordane, yeah, I guess, to tickle my taste buds with a legendary taste. I'm going to get me some of Miss Sorrel's cooking and make this trip worth my while. It's a nice hat that you got there. You a legendary engineer? Probably not. He's the journeyman chef. Right, Chef Amicus owner Sorrel. I want to speak to you. Why you cry? New customers? Hello! Welcome to the best restaurant in the capital, if I do say so myself. Although I have to admit, I've had a bit of a rough time lately and it's affecting my cooking. I'm lucky to have regulars who'll gladly eat here all the same, but I don't want them to be satisfied with less. Sorry, anyway, were you looking to have a meal? I'll cook, but I can't really recommend anything. So what problems are you having, Sorrel? Yeah, you'd kick ass too if I had to deal with tourists all day. I'm guessing people have seen like the videos of people interfering or mocking, marching alongside, etc. the Queen's Guard. Honestly, it's like walking into another country. Like, we talk about disrespecting other people's cultures and all that when we go to like when tourists go abroad and all that. But for some reason, it's fine to do it to like in England because English isn't a culture or stuff like that. It just seems fine for all these other countries' tourists to do the same thing to them. And I always find it completely baffling. They'll beat the crap out of you. They're really highly trained soldiers who got that position as like it's a kind of a reward position for being good at the soldiering. So it's kind of like, really, you're gonna touch them? You're gonna put your face up to their face? Like, come on, don't be stupid. Just because you're on a holiday doesn't mean you left your brain at home. I tried racing with a Trot and Armu. To make it harder, I looked over my shoulder at the same time. In the end, I lost. Surprised? Thing is, the Armus don't even really understand the idea of competition. They just love me as their master. So as a game, it didn't really work out. I'll have to try and think up something else that's better for the Armu. Well, some of my mates are thinking up fun Armu games too. So I'm going to try something new each day, I reckon. I mean, it's more fun if you change things up a bit, right? If I don't make it fun, I'll probably die of boredom looking after these Armus every day. What, you might just like Armus? Right, we'll take that. Don't be sorry, but we're all out of armies right now. What this? What this? He lies. Here in Torna, we revere the might of the Titans. It's essentially our religion, but because your Titan seems to have been the mightiest in the past. Well, it's not like we have much in the way of special rituals or rules. We just believe in respecting the life that surrounds us. Titans, humans, plays. We're all the same, really. Every one of us is the gift to the world we live in. And sometimes it can be good to show our gratitude for that. Indeed you can, elderly Potter. Right then, that's 10 people added to our list, but you know there's going to be more. It's Deku! It's Deku. He'll be twice as powerful. All might power. Meh, Torna town wonderful. Impressive palaces, beautiful gardens, and this splendid moat full of wonders. Sightseeing? Meh, no. At the end of the day, Deku is proud trader of Volta's trade guild. Wandering around town is to expand trading knowledge. Meh. Sure, Deku. You know, distinctly unhappy in that picture too, I must admit. Alright. Well, seems certain someone's this way. We've got more green pollenor barrels.
My favourite part.
My favourite part, finding the illicit drugs in my capital city. Hey, let me have that.
This takes me back.
Listen to the sound.
I think everyone's just taking dips. Is this how Egeon gets the fish to jump out the water? He tells them to listen to the sound of his voice. Is that really what's going on there? These purple flowers look very interesting, I must admit. Can't get up there. There's no gathering points. They look so collectible. Right, who's betting there's something secret hidden all the way around here? If there's not, I'll cry.
You're mine now.
Alright, some outdoor attack ups. They're pretty handy, to be honest. I'll take that. It seems the only way back up and on is all the way that way. Well, I'd have got Aegeon swimming up from here. Who would have known it was such a watery town? I guess you kind of... To be honest, all this water might be their water source coupled in with just, like, luxury and architecture and all that. There's a lot of it they have compared to living right next to a desert, or? I know it's the Titan itself that supplies stuff like this, however. Polyphium Guild Member, Orem Storage Ward. Mummy me. Here's an info pun. Other side of moat there is fancy schmancy gardens. And in one corner of gardens is very tall lookout point. View from tippy top is probably enough to make eyes hurt. Ricky like high places, but they're not good for health. Give my mini terrible urge to jump off to world below. After all, might be able to leap to super secret places from there. Roof of buildings or hidden away back streets. But my mimi sure landing from that high up hurt like crazy. So probably best to resist urges. Leave it for real daredevils. Oh? You're telling me to jump off high places? Is that, like, that's his mouth, not a fancy mustache. Having a nice sleepy on that crate, are you? Right, so you can come out of here, but it's blocked off, and there doesn't seem to be leading to anyone at the moment. Right, Slacker Soldier Clark, who are you? Obviously, what we just said. Man, there's really not much to do when you go in the warehouse on the edge of the sea. Oh, hum. You know this warehouse belongs to the Royal Palace, right? Don't come any closer, I'll do something! Nah, just kidding. You came all the way out here. I'm so bored. How about a story to pass the time? This warehouse is actually old, like way old! It's been around for generations. Every once in a while, a rumour goes around that something is buried up beneath it. Like a treasure, maybe. You wouldn't guess that it's old, though, would ya? It's been redone so often, it looks like all the other boring buildings. I will admit, the word yawn made me think of yawning, and therefore it did set off a legitimate yawn. No, I was just voice acting, like the best voice acting ever. I can yawn on command. I can cry on command. Can't fart on command.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Well, we don't have a way to get in here yet. We need more fortune and super strength. Fortune? Yeah, fortune. We need the fortune to be 5th tier of level of blade. Maybe we could jump into above and be stuck forever. That's what fast travel's for. Right, we've got the fish farmer Tyler. That's probably what they're doing over there. What do you think? Don't all these fish look happy and healthy? Feisty critters, I'll tell you, they've got it good. I'm even selling fish at the palace now. Considering who my customer is, I really want to provide the best I can. Hey, what do you mean my fish don't look good enough to sell to the palace? See how many big glossy fish are swimming around the moat? Every one of them started out in these pails. It's fish breeder as well then. Right, and Chica, the spirited fishmonger. All I do is work in the warehouse. Work. Never get to do anything fun. I'd really like to do something touristy, like go on a shopping spree or visit the park in the middle of the city. The park was designed by a famous gardener, did you know? It's supposed to be so beautiful. Well, I haven't been there yet, but I will be. Unless I've walked past it and forgot they exist. Could be. Where's my community members? Well, to be honest, first of all, if I want to build community, I'd get 2 community members by the look of it if I managed to sort out this machine. So I'd say that's the most important point right now. And that appears to be this way. So it's not the musical artisan piper. Hello there, youngsters. Welcome. You looking for any instruments in particular this fine day? For beginners, I'd recommend the Torna and Viella. You'll be serenading your friends in no time at all. It's not got many strings, so simple to learn. There are also many good songs for beginners. It's a winner! Once you've learned some pieces, you could join an ensemble. It's a good way to improve in a hurry. We've even got a special event where people play the Torna and Viella to express thanks to the Titan. It's not an event to be missed. The music spreads through the air. So delicate, and yet so strong. Sure, musical artisan piping. Alright. We're getting closer to our destination of Side Quest Station. We've got an accessory sellerizer here. Take them back as souvenirs. Sure. Well. We got more of the plus 20%. Wouldn't say anything is stand out at this point in time. Might be the future, considering the fact that I'm guessing Hugo would work best stacked with agility. But then I'm only assuming that, really. Well, up! You sure to find something here you like here? You name it, we've got it! Well, it's these I want. And, whoa! It's like another massive jump in attack power again! I mean, that's worth the crit loss. I lose 500 HP, sure. But it's the bump. It's the bump you're after. Every time we visit somewhere, we get more ridiculously good upgrades. Right, that even ups the critical rate for you now, so of course we're going to buy these for everyone. That's just making everyone so much stronger. So you've currently got a wood chip on, so that's what you're actually wearing. The flower chip lowers the drop rate, but ups our attack rate. And that would up lower our block rate by a ton. I'm going to stick with the lower damage chips for the time being on the tanks. Makes a bit of sense. Well, that guy got added? Why did the other guy did not get added? I guess you count for something then, Trank. This didn't matter though, did she? All sorts live in the city, but everyone carries their own worries around, and that makes us all alike. If someone came and asked you to help hear them out, yeah? That's because you can empathize with them. That empathy is something the people you help will never forget. They'll support you, rain or shine. On top of that, once you make a name for yourself, new doors open up on account of your rep. But don't let that fame go to your head, and never think of others as smaller than yourself. It only causes pain. Remember that, and the bonds you make will stay with you throughout your life. So this lady here is pretty much talking about the community system. So that's cool. Right, oh, here's a side quest. On top of our loopy inventor Gideon. Well, there's a jack of all trades Gio around here. Dio?
You're mine now. You're mine now.
I do wonder how many more red pollen orbs I've got to get at this point in time. There must be quite a few we've gathered. To be fair. I'm not going to name names, but there are certain countries where drivers use blades like their disposable items. And it's not just down the humans either. The blades just go along with it like it's meant to be that way. So weird. Surely it's not right to say that some deserve to be treated with less respect because of things they can't control. Take Torna. It's peaceful as anything. The humans, blades, and titans live together in harmony. Sometimes I wonder if it's made Torna a bit too soft. Do now, Jack of all trades Geo, who hasn't been added to our list. But here's our loopy inventor Gideon. How can he help? A machine for discovering buried treasure in the desert? One could use all the resources Torna has at its disposal, not to come close to constructing a machine like this. Though when salvage is considered, I suppose you cannot say it is definitively impossible. Fascinating. Leave it with me, and I shall deliver to you the Gideon Goldimatron 5000. He seems like a stable fellow, or no, I don't think that's a good idea. Should I do it myself, or get the crazy inventor to do it? I think Gideon seems like a stable fella, having the nice name of Crazy Inventor, who wants to make it into his own kind of special beast. It'll be fine. Whoop whoop! I present you the Gideon Goldimatron 5000! Right off you toddled down our desert to try it out. No need to report back. I'm completely confident in his ability to deliver. Right, we've got the Gideon Goldimatron. It may or may not be a good idea. That's what happens when you enlist loopy adventurers. Oh, he's got another quest himself? Aspirant youths, say right where you are. You have a look about you that tells me you might be interested in my most marvellous inventions. Here, look, I have hundreds of the things. Beauties, aren't they? Mordane is absolutely nothing of my masterworks, I tell you. I am nevertheless at somewhat of a loss as to how to surpass my former genius. What with the war on the horizon, it's been getting more and more difficult to find the parts I need. Well, lay my words bare. Could you perchance help the great Gideon collect some machine parts? I believe the ones lying around here in Torna should be choice enough. So the Torna inventor wants us to bring him some stuff.
Let's see what we have here.
We'll set as our active quest and see that we can already give it in, of course, because we've already got stuff. No, maybe? Oh, no, we got this kind of thing again. Right, so what do we have a lot of? Sunset Bracket gives 14. A Charge Staff gives 16. We want to keep some supplies of some stuff, so... one more of these will do. Excellent work! A fine haul you have there. I extend my gracious thanks! At long last, I can now put the finishing touches to my ultimate creation. Hee-hoo! I call it Gideon's special patented perpetual music box. As the name suggests, we just want to turn every key and play music forever and ever with no interruption. And what's that? You want to know how to stop it? Well... haha! That's a good point! I've not thought of a good way yet. I think it's a problem for future Gideon to wrestle with. Anyway, you helped me to collect the parts, so why don't I teach you how to make your own as thanks? We've now learned how to make a perpetual music box. It goes forever. Hold on now. It's coming to me. Yes. Yes! Eureka! I've got it. A flash of inspiration for a brand new invention. My next masterpiece that will address any and all minor flaws with my last masterpiece may or may not have had. And for that, I'm going to need lots of parts that can withstand the dry climate around the capital. I can hear that you can find those parts all around Gorbot. I trust I can rely on you to help finding a few more of those parts. Excellent, excellent. Just bring them back to me when you found some. Let's dare to dream hand in hand, eh? Wait, another quest? Right. Well, we have loads of bat hinges, and they're 10 each, so we can do this. We've got many bat hinges, sir. Marvelous! That looks like all the parts I need. Yes! You have keen eyes, my fledgling friends. Behold my life's work. I call it Gideon's special patented jamming megaphone. Its perfectly tuned mechanism cancels out any noise of the surroundings and magnifies the user's voice. And since surely everyone loves the sound of their own voice, there's no need for an off switch. I'm brilliant! How far does the magnified voice carry, you asked? What are you guys, health and safety inspectors? Sheesh. Thanks to my ingenious directionalizing technology, any voice you feed it, no matter how loud, will carry 10 pence! Right, just about as far as if you shout. That's pretty much the point. Ha! What? What? Yeah, I'll share the recipe with you, so you can take my groundbreaking invention out into the world. The jamming megaphone has been got. He only plays the boss theme, cannot stop the music. That would be ace. It would be ace. It seems your contributions have allowed me to stay aloft after all. This marks the beginning of a new era of inventions. Why, before you know it, I'll be a household name. People will bow and scream before me, begging for one of my creations. And I would all impart to you keen-eyed kiddywinks. Bravo. Well done indeed. Are we done? You joined the community there? Hooray! Plus
Much
1.
appreciated.
We're 4 away. And hopefully we'll be able to get 2 shortly, he says. Now we can shout advertisements across all of Torna.
We could be of help.
Hooray! We got a Mune Cube. Right, we also got 2 more recipes, so we built myself up even more. We've got an insect-loving boy over here. As Minoff finally reaches his key affinity level 3. That's really important. That's why we need to do side quests. Your affinity chart. Have we got near a next skill tier? I mean, boost strength by 10% would be good. So that's kind of where we want to get, like, 1,500-ish at this point. I'd say. And for Lora, technically the add 20% to damage ratio after cancelling an auto attack is really good.
This is how I'll protect you all.
It is. Thank you very much. Take that, Lora. Right, insect loving boy Marcus, what's going on? Oh, I didn't actually go into the Blaze affinity chart, did I? I got distracted.
More growing to do? Oh boy.
Right, so your mining needs Minoff's crafting skill being used, and we also need to use exquisite perfume. Do we have some of that already? No, we need to make some. But if we get that up, we can probably make, well, get our next tier of stuff, can't we? And of course, that's not all, because we had also a Geon reach his next tier too.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Right, he can get his next level of super strength, but it just requires me to get cash. Which means that I'm going to be gating on that for quite a while, unless I sell stuff. So that might be a way to get super strength free earlier in the game. Right, insect loving boy. Oh, it's no good. It's going to take ages at this rate. Huh, you want me? You can ask me anything you want as long as it's about insects. What, you're not interested in insects? Well, I tell you, there's more to insects than meets the eyes. There's shiny shells, there's strong bloody legs. Plus, if you boil them up, you get some really useful medicines and dyes. Oh yeah. I collect loads of insects, but because I'm just a kid, I'm not allowed to go looking very far. But I need to get lots of insects as quickly as possible. So you can bring me any insects you find. Thanks. Oh, I'll need some from Gormod too, not just from Torna. He's nuts about bugs, you know.
Let's see what we have here.
We'll set it as the active quest, because to be honest, I reckon we can just talk to him and give him bugs again. We're going to be really close to getting our community up, aren't we? Let's get a set. Right, we got insects. Technically, we've got tons. Let's just give you loads of sandupers first of all. Is there anything else we have a ridiculous abundance of? Speckled Monarch gives less. Berry Hopper gives only that much. That gives 4. Technically, sandupers are our best bet then. Giving nearly 4 every single time. Nearly 4, he says, when it gives definitively 4. 3. Oh, why do I have to hit an odd number? Why did I have to hit the odd number? That's a waste. Well, there's all your bugs, kid. Price, it's more than enough. Thanks so much. If I can pull these up and get her to drink it, then maybe, just maybe, she'll vomit. That reminds me, I'm also partial to tinkering machinery. Let me thank you properly. I'll show you a pretty amazing invention of mine. Is it better than the old man's?
I'm just happy we made someone happy.
Everyone's happy then. Alright, that's about bugs, but you didn't join our community, kiddo. I just don't understand girls at all. How about you guys? I bet you feel the same. Earlier, I made medicine from the banana wetter we collected and gave it to this girl I know to drink. And she was all like, ooh, get that gross stuff away from me. What the heck's the problem anyway? Bugs are super cool. How can a medicine made of 100% cool things be gross? I don't get it at all. Didn't join our community, kid. All my items, and you didn't join my community. Friendship with you has ended. I'm a temperamental builder now. This city has a long history, and the shops have been here more than 300 years. I myself come from 14 generations of craftsmen. I've been building in Torna for a long time. It's a fair old task, taking on the weight of that history while adapting to the demands of the time. This city's built on blood, sweat, and tears, more than you know. Why are you not joining my community, kiddo? Apart from that, we got apprentice glassmaker, Charlotte. The glass we make in this workshop is produced from rock and sand collected in the Dinar Desert. All torn in glasswork, but also ritual implements and ceremonial accessories are made from our very own glass. In fact, I heard the army recently ordered extra strong glass from my teacher for making a new ship. The name of the ship was, I think it started with Mo? Nope, sorry, it's gone now. Anyway, I'm just an apprentice for now. I can only make things like water jugs and little glass baubles. But you should see the things my instructors can make. They're well made and sturdy, but still utterly exquisite. There's another one added to the potential community list. God, how many people have I got on both lists now, in a sense? Well, Harry's shipwright, Quinn, is over here. Huh? You need something? As you can see, things are busy around here. So the Aegis has been wrecking stuff all over the place, right? Well, it's made my ship orders go through the roof. Of course, it happens right when my master retires too. We're desperately short staffed. I didn't think it would be this hard to take everything on myself, but responsibility is more than I imagined. I bet it is. So we got 7, 19, and 23 thus far. 42, 49. Plus the 12 sporters I have meant we met 61 people. They're in our log. Do you know what? I'm going to keep continuing through this. But let's break it up the smallest bit. I'm like, please break it up. By just giving in that quest. Which might be better for me going this way by the look of it. But that's the... Oh, I go that way. I got mine in level 2 now, haven't I? No, I need to do something to get mine in level 2. I could get that on the way and get the 2 Antols. Too much talking. Must kill something.
Pleasant stroll.
I just want to get the 2 community
Where
members
shall we head
back.
to next?
But the best thing to do that first of all is to quickly stop at camp here and see what I can make. Plus, there's probably a chat command. We must hurry to the court of Torna King to make known Malos' foul intent. You're right. The sooner we can deliver our report, the more chance we have of averting the carnage that Malos hopes to bring. Maybe it's best if I wait out the front of the palace. I've got a bad feeling about this. How bad are we talking? Actually, you guys will be fine. Don't pay too much attention to my weird hunches. Okay, if you say so. Sure, everything's fine. What? Right, so what needs to be done?
Nervous.
Oh, we can make Electro now. Increases lure range by 2 meters. It's not a bad idea. There's a jamming megaphone. Oh, okay. Perpetual music box. Decreases our battle party gauge drain by 25%. That's really actually good. And decreases enemy detection rate by 5% as well. It's pretty good too. So, we've been given some nice options there. We need... Oh, wait, what kind of perfume did we need? I can make Box of Legions. Max pouch items raised by 10. And lightning speed flag as well. Increases running speed by 5%. I'll take that.
Behold, my masterpiece.
We're faster now. Let's do the max pouch items too.
I've got what it takes to work the land.
Box of Legions. We'll make a Leech Platinum Bonbon. And Wildflower Sowick. What was it you needed again, guy? Bet yeah. It's going to gate me behind that item, isn't it now? Exquisite perfume. No, I don't have it. That's what I was looking for. So that's a shame. I can't get mining up yet. It won't let me. I try sometimes. Doesn't mean I'll always succeed. Alright, well, let's go underneath. And sort out everything here. Spoil those 2 Antols, get around, go and give them the, what was it called? The Gideon Gold Finder 5000 now?
And here I
No, you weren't supposed to find me. That's fine, if you want to be further away from that guy, that's fine with me. Lora, how did you take that much damage? I must admit. Alright, so we can go Volcano or Earth Crash after this. That sucks. I'm like, why hasn't there been a break yet? Can I not break this guy? He's just resisting all breaks. That's no good for us. Right, is there anything I can get at the end of Free Earth? Lightning Quake! That works quite well. Alright, we've aggroed the rest now. And by the look of it, we're starting with an Earth one again. That's interesting. Let's go with Volcano because it sounds to be AoE. Right, Mega Eruption is what we can get as the third tier. I don't think we're going to get it, however. We are going to defeat that guy beforehand, causing us to level up nicely. Battle cam. Let's get my face out of the way there.